Little message of encouragement if you need. Sensory switch. Switch on your senses. Look at this! Oh, it's horrible. There's so many in the background. Just went into the library and got this book out. Jerome Kano, Legend of the Game, of the rugby game. Yeah, I didn't finish Kobe Bryant. It wasn't quite my thing. Like, it was interesting, but yeah, it just didn't grab me by the horns, and yeah, it wasn't for me. I guess not having much basketball knowledge, it was quite tough because there was a lot of basketball specific technical words and phrases and situations which I didn't have any understanding of, and I needed context on those. So as a beginner of basketball, it was quite tough to read, but I respect it, and I know that it'll be good for people that do know a lot about basketball. And obviously I respect the guy, but yeah, Jerome Kano should be good. I grew up watching this guy. He was a legend of the game. One of my dad's favourite players. But yeah, should be a good read. I'm looking forward to it. Just got a cheap lunch today, nice and easy. This was just from New World. Little pizza roll, $1.50. This is realistic. I got a little bit of choc and a muesli bar. That should keep me going, and yeah. On the run, let's go. Check out this. Check that out. That is Mother Nature. That is the beauty of nature. Woo! What's up? So on a 10-minute run or so, just trying to get some K's in within that time. Not too many, but it's just good to get out. And I heard this saying, shout out to the brother Tyson, who said, you don't just want to die for your family, but you want to make healthy changes for them. And that really resonated with me. So whenever I'm not motivated to get out there to make healthy changes with my food, I make sure that I tap into that bit of motivation that he said in his Instagram post. Make healthy changes for your fam. You want to be healthy for them, you want to stay here for them, so do it for them. That should hopefully give you some motivation. But yeah, it's not too bad, this run. This sunset is really getting me going, and just knowing that I'm doing this for my partner Georgia and for my family and her family and friends. So yeah, you don't even have to do a massive run or a massive event or anything. You could just take a quick 2-minute walk. You could change or substitute one thing out of your diet to make it healthier. Take those small steps, they all add up. You do 1% better each day, that all adds up. You think of that over a year, 365% better. So keep that on your mind. Yeah. The good thing about running out here is all these horses and animals, and wow, look at that sunset again. But yeah, love the country life. Woo! This is a great view of the sunset. Oh, look at this. If you ever need support. Is that a baby horse? Oh my gosh, there's a few of them. Look at that. Oh, look at this. How adorable. There's so many in the background too. Oh. Little message of encouragement if you need. If you're ever worried about failing, what I learnt is that it's not a failure, I should say. It's not a failure if you so here I am talking about making sure that you give things a go. Okay, so here I am talking about making sure you give things a go. So no matter what, if there's something you want to truly do, make sure that you give it your all. And I know that fear of failure can be a real thing, so I find that it's better to try something and fail at it than wanting to try something but not choosing to do it because you're worried about messing up or doing a mistake. But the thing is, you never find out how good you are or what your potential is if you don't give things a try. And the more things you try, the more you work out what you're capable of. So if that gives you motivation when you're worried about failing, because the thing is, when you try so many things and you fail at them all, you keep getting into this habit of trying something until you find what works for you. And to me, those steps of failing each time you mess up, that's all success, because that is giving you the lift you need to find that thing that you're passionate about and that you are wanting to do. I'll give you an example. So I was obsessed with the game of rugby. I was pretty shocking at it. I played for 8 years. It's interesting because it's the sport that I'm most knowledgeable about. I've watched a lot of rugby in my time. I've watched podcasts. I've watched videos of commentators analysing games and things. So all that to say, with all of that, I was pretty average at rugby, but I gave it my all. Like, I learned as much as I could, but I just found it wasn't for me. So the thing is, I don't regret it at all, because that was a step I needed to take to be able to do other sports at a good level. Because now when I play touch rugby, for example, I'm confident because there's things from rugby that I can transfer onto touch, like finding space, drawing in your man and passing, which is a little thing we learned at rugby, tackle rugby, that can be carried on to touch. But beyond that, like, you learn hand-eye coordination and different things that you can take on to other sports like soccer. And like, I was pretty confident at soccer. Like, the only skills I found I had with rugby was, by the end, was being able to kick off both feet. I just love kicking the ball. So then when I went to play soccer, I realised that all that practice of kicking in rugby wasn't a fail, because it allowed me to be okay at soccer. So just make sure that you don't see anything as a waste of time. But I believe everything happens because it's going to allow you to reach the point of success. So nothing is a failure, you know. Like, just use anything you can as motivation to keep going and find that thing, you know. So just turning around now, but yeah. And the thing is, it's probably more likely that something good is going to happen if you try something and fail at it, than if you don't try something because you're afraid of what could happen. But what happens if you don't try something, but it was that thing that was gifted to you, that you'd be really good at, but you would never know because you never tried it. So, and the worst thing is if you try something and you are bad at it, and then you just carry on, and then, you know, like, in 100 years, no one's going to remember that you're bad at this. People are just going to remember how good of a person you are too. Right, okay, so I'm at Matawai Park again. I was here a couple of weeks ago and just got a bit of time before work starts, so I just thought I would explore it a bit more and look at the other wellness stations like this one here. Relax the eyes, use your peripheral vision to actively improve your connection with nature and reduce stress and anxiety. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, this exercise. So yeah, You could go down here and do it. I don't know where you do it, but it's pretty cool. Bit of a table and chairs. Let's have a look around, eh? It's pretty beautiful. A little taste is all I need. Lemonade, lemonade. Oh, bit of a creek. What's through here? I feel like I'm one with nature right now. I feel like I'm going on a hike. But I'm at the park. How good's this? Oh, a bug just bit me, I think. It was pretty ticklish. Bloody hell. Oh, look, a little beauty. Oh man, how beautiful is this? I want to do more of these nature vlogs, hiking, beaching, you know, doing it all. So I'll get there. Thanks to those who have participated in the poll. It just helps me give you the best content I can. Oh, nice little spot. Picnic table. It's quite good. There's all sorts of parts at this park. Dryland Podocarp Forest. Oh, fascinating. Oh, what's down here? It's quite a big park, this one. Cheers. And then what do we have here? Focus on patterns. Looking at the repeated patterns in nature helps to put us in a state of relaxation and awe. Cool. Little bridge. Might go this way, I don't know why, but listen to all the sounds, how good is that? I feel like I was just here before. Have I gone into a loop? Oh, beautiful. Just soaking it up. So good. What's this way? What's across to the bridge? Another field too. More chairs. Plenty of area for everyone to just come here and find their spot and not be too close to one another. What does it say over here? What does it say? What can I say? You're welcome. You're welcome. Wetland community. Man, you could spend an hour here, eh? You could go to all the wellness stations and then walk around and then read a book, sit down, have a feed. Pretty mean out here. Wellness Station 6, little things. Noticing nature's beauty has been shown to increases life satisfaction and well-being. Maybe I should try one. Oh good, a rubbish bin, yep. It would be a trash idea not to have one. Oh, I wonder if someone's been trying to build a hut in here. Man, I remember one time when I was a kid and I had a mate and we lived in Nelson, obviously, because that was where I was from before I was living in Canterbury, but we were by a river and found a spot near the river, and made a little hut. It was so cool when he lived near the hut, so we would go there a few times, I think. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's see what else we can find around here. I think that's where I entered just before. I parked just across over there. So beautiful, eh? A little tasty. Oh, we got a dead end here. I'm going to do a U-turn. Doing a U-turn. A little taste is all I need. Lemonade, lemonade. Well, I might go back to the car now. It's getting hot. But yeah, great park. If you're in North Canterbury, come here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of shaded spots, lots of sun. You could have a barbecue here if you wanted to, or you could just sit around and read a book or whatnot. So yeah. Righto, so got another one here. Wellness Station 2, sensory switch. Switch on your senses to access nature's well-being power, creating moments to pause, stop and notice nature. How good is this? I can't really smell because, long story short, I put a battery up my nose when I was 4 years old and I had to get it removed, I believe, and then now I don't have much of a sense of smell really, so I can't smell too much, but I thought I would challenge myself to find 5 things smaller than my hand and notice the texture and how they feel. So got a leaf here, quite smooth, but it feels wrinkly. So what else can I find to feel? I just get stressed about like touching like bug poo or some shit like that. But yeah, I'll try and find a leaf or something like that, to maybe a different type of leaf. Man, I have to be creative here, eh? Rock, that's pretty boring. Where's like a unique bit of nature or something? Let me have a look. 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 Oh, danger trap. Really getting amongst it here, eh? Oh yeah, another leaf here. Well, that's smoother, that's nicer to feel. Whee! If the leaf was talking to me, it would be like, can you please leave me alone? Ha! 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 But isn't it just a beautiful park, Matawai Park? Walking down the street, boy, I'm walking down the street, boy, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. Walking down the street, boy. Okay, breathing slowly. Breathing into the abdomen is a simple way to take more effective breaths, increasing relaxation and decreasing stress. 4 in, holding for 2, and then out for 8. Oh look, little walkway. Nice bit of shade. It's so hot today, oh my gosh. So hot. But this is a nice shady bit. Duckies, duckies. Wellness Station 5, meaningful moment. Letting nature remind us of a positive memory supports our well-being. So the funny thing about being in Canterbury is there's always electric scooters around. Like in Nelson there was none really that I can remember. Well, maybe there was the odd one, but definitely not like here where every kilometre you see one. And funny story, me and Georgia went on one. We were in the city and I was on the front and she was on the back, and I was taking us around and I was like, skirt, skirt. But yeah, they're pretty fun, eh? But it's just funny, eh, seeing them everywhere. So just pulled up, waiting for some waters to come through, but I thought I would let you guys know that, man, it's so hot. Whew. I got a bit burnt the other day, and so what I did was I chucked some aloe vera on, and then I was like, oh, this feels so much better. I was like to the product, aloe you very much. You get it? A little pun for you. Have a good day.